back to the morning drive with the Bagman and Pistol Pete.
Eight 866-Bit Lane, back on the morning drive. Jason Leffler and Rick Hendrick on the way, but right now we're spending some time with you at 866-748-5263. Back to the horn with Enrique in Florida. Enrique, hello.
Good morning, Mike. Good morning, Pete. How are you guys doing?
Good, Enrique. How have you been?
Very good. Actually, Mr. Pistone,
yes.
It's with you the one I need to have a conversation. Actually, I just want to have your answer.
All right.
You know, I've been listening to this show for about 3 years, and you guys know definitely my driver is the one who drives the 42 car. Especially, I want to know what is your point of view. For example, what the 42 needs to be in your mind to be in your power rankings. CBSSports.com. You didn't even mention the guy in there. But you got people like Jeff Gordon, who is right now 32 in points, but it's in there. And at the same moment, you didn't pick the 42 to be inside of the chase this year. So I just want to, I follow your work, Pete, every day. I try to read everything. You do an amazing job for me. You are an authority. So that's the reason that I want to see what the 42 is not doing for you that doesn't deserve your attention,
Well, I very much appreciate that, Enrique. And every week on the CBSSports.com website, we do our power rankings, and I do the top 15 based on kind of where I see the field that week. And you're right. Juan Pablo Montoya has gotten off to a good start. I did not pick him for the chase. I think, though, what I've seen out of him might lead me to believe as the season goes by. They seem to have recaptured, Enrique, what they had 2 years ago in the early going, which I didn't see last year. Would you agree with that?
I completely agree with that.
Yeah, why is he not in the power rank?
Well, I just felt there were some other people there, Mike, adding fuel to the fire.
Tap it up, dance it up.
Well, I just felt there were some other people. I have just felt there were some other people, and you're not the first person that's pointed out to me that Jeff Burton has had 2 bad weeks, and I've kept him in the top 15. I think in Jeff's case there have been some circumstances kind of out of his control, so I wasn't ready to drop him out now. But I will tell you this, that if JPM has another good run this week, you can guarantee, Enrique, he will not only maybe be in the top 15 in my mind, but probably in the top 10 after Vegas, and I would think you'll see a return of Juan Pablo Montoya to the power rankings if he has another good run in Vegas. And he's got one coming at Vegas because, as you know, it didn't go very well for him out there last year with his teammate.
Giving the peek behind the curtain here in the Deep Pizzle studio, the hotline, and then, of course, we have a super secret hotline, which it's kind of like the hotline in the Batman episode that looks like it's on a pie plate with the dome on top, how they have to pull the dome off to answer the phone.
Yeah.
It is Target Red. Connie Montoya is holding for you. She'd like to have a word with you. I'll tell Connie you'll call her after the show.
I will take care of that.
JPM is flying his remote control airplanes.
Part of me is very flattered that, people feel slighted if I don't put them in the power rankings, but, I think you look at it's subjective, and then we talked about good discussion. That's why they asked me to do those. But I am. So
what do we got to do to put you in the 42?
I'm agreeing with Enrique, who's a big Juan Pablo fan, and other Juan Pablo fans out there, that I do see something different there this year. If they can keep that consistency up for me this week as well, I'm going to go back on that team possibly could replicate what they did 2 years ago. That whole Brian Patty thing 2 years ago about every week, boom, we're going to go out there, we're going to get these points, boom, we're going to make those races, and we're going to, boom, get those top 5 finishes and make the chase. They weren't able to do that last year. I kind of see them back on that plan this year.
What I would love to see or hear on radio or television this weekend when they go to interview Juan Pablo Montoya,
yeah,
and he talks about the game plan for today, something along the lines of, we're going to give it the best we can, we're going to do we're going to try to win this race just so we can make it back in Pistone's power rankings.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sure Juan Pablo gives any type of thought at all.
Chip pulls him to the side. Hey, tighten it up. Pistone's waiting to put you in the power rankings. Let's go.
I have no illusions